I've been helping the Veterans Committee for 26 years, putting this on, greeting the veterans as they come in. We went through a lot of different places. We've had it at the Elks, we've had it at the, where?
At the Sebastiani?
Well, now it's at Sebastiani, where we have held it now. Was it the Wooten, Fort Wooten? We've had it there before. We've had it at different places, but it never worked as well as it does at Sebastiani Gym because it's big enough to handle the entire veteran group. And we have some coming from Aguilar, some from Lawsonburg, and a lot locally. We served approximately 300 people this year there at the dinner. It's all free. Any veteran and his spouse or his family is more than welcome to come. We did represent our department. I want to thank Steve and Linda and Alex. They showed up to help. We go down the day before. We went down on Monday, which was the 10th, and we decorated the hall and everything. I have the key for the hall through Donna's position with Holy Trinity, and went down at 12 o'clock, opened it up. We started moving everything around, setting tables, decorating, putting flags, putting tablecloths out, bringing food in and everything. And then Tuesday, the 11th, is when the dinner's held. And this has been going on since World War I, when they first signed this armistice. And for people that don't know, the veterans, you know, come from all parts of the country. A lot of them do that. You'd be surprised how many we lose every year there. I think they read off probably 20 names this year from the Trinidad area that we've lost. We had some young people there helping. We can have the kids from different schools. Primero was there. I think Honey was there. School District 1, plus all the people that donate their time. Now they asked me to be a member of the Veterans Association, so now I'm a member of that association, the newest member in after 26 years that I've been doing it. They finally got me to be a member. But it's really a beautiful thing. And if you have a chance, if you want to just come and look, you don't have to pay to come in and look. You can come in and browse around. You can visit with the people there. They have good speakers coming in. This year, due to the government shutdown, Fort Carson wasn't able to send down the color guard and the band, but we done a good job without it. It really worked out good, and I want to thank everybody in the community for getting behind this. And now I'm going to go on to our moment of history. And this is kind of a continuation of what we talked about of our last one. Lazaro Martinez, the construction of Station 3, the Lazaro Martinez Station. This is just going to be about a continuation. I think it probably needs to be brought. I should have done it, but I don't want this to last real long, so I'm kind of breaking it up. The first part we should have talked about would have been the groundbreaking of that piece of property up there. And that property was donated by the landowner up there. That was before John come in, and the people that owned that piece of property, they donated that to the department. And these are the people that were present at the groundbreaking ceremony. And as you can see, it looks a lot different. Even the dress that we had, we didn't have big uniforms or nothing like we have now. I didn't have a Class A at the time. And we got started, it's on that in there. I think the groundbreaking was in 2003.
Yeah, August 2.
And then we'll get to the dedication of it. It was dedicated in May of 2004 when we dedicated that. But it took a while to get the land, have the groundbreaking ceremony, get the funds that we needed to purchase the building and everything. The construction of the building went up pretty fast, but it's all the background work. It takes a long time. We learned about the person, the Lazaro, the individual, him. Now we're learning a little bit of the family and the groundbreaking, the fire department. You can see what equipment we have there. It's nothing like what we have now. Remember, this is some more pictures of the groundbreaking ceremony. And we set up a little tent. The auxiliary was there to help. And names of some of the individuals are on some of them pictures. Some of them pictures were taken by local individuals, myself, Linda Austin from the auxiliary took a lot of pictures. And this is how we got the history of this. And then the dedication of the station itself was separate from the actual construction of it. And the groundbreaking, you can see that Lazaro's family and his wife and his kids and grandkids were there at the groundbreaking and probably in the dedication of it also. And I don't want to drag this on too long, but I want everybody to see this because the history of this department is the people and the events, not me. I'm not the history. It's the people and the events of all the individuals that are involved in this. And this, I'll send these pictures around. This is the dedication ceremonies of the station and the engines and the equipment that we had up there at that time. And you can look through them, and you may recognize some. If you don't, you can ask me. I probably know a lot of them in there, if not all of them. But that's what makes the history of any department, is the people that are involved in it and the event that's going on at the time. And I think we in our history of our department, we have come a long way. And I think this gives all of you a chance to see what the department's about. Is there any questions that you're going to ask or anything on any of the pictures going around? This is the individuals that were there that signed the guest book.
Lee Merkel.
Lee Merkel, wow.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that attended that ceremony.
And I saw Paul Richter's name on there. Does he still live up there?
Who?
Paul Richter?
Richter? No, he's not up there no more. Kind of keep them separated, the pictures of the dedication and the groundbreaking, so that I can put them back in the album. And this is Lazaro's wife with me and Will Potter when we was breaking the ground on that piece of property up there.
Do you remember the name of the person that donated the land?
No, I don't. I know we have it somewhere. I looked for it today and I couldn't find it, and I don't want to mention somebody's name that isn't valid. But it wasn't John. It was before John bought that piece of property.
He's building a house up there, right? making really good progress on it right now. John's making a building a house.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's building up now. Did you spoke to the auxiliary about continuing?
Yes, I have, and I know Sharon asked me and wanted me to bring some of this information to our next auxiliary meeting, and we'll see if we can't continue this on, get somebody. I've taken a lot of pictures, in fact, there's, some of the history that I'll be bringing, I have personal pictures that I'm bringing to show some of the stuff, and we can make copies of them pictures and put it in the album also. And I tried to keep this going, you know, next meeting is December, so I'll have something that happened in December years ago. I try to keep it as the months go on. I kept this here because I didn't want to overwhelm everybody with everything that we discussed and talked about, and recognize Lazaro and how his accident occurred and all. So I try to keep it in line with everything and not make it too long of a story. But I think this is fun to have, and I don't do YouTube, so I don't know what I look like doing this, but I enjoy doing it. I don't care if everybody sees it or not, but I enjoy presenting. I think this is good for the department. It's good for me. It brings back a lot of memories when I'm up here telling these stories.
There's a lot of people on this
I'm
sheet
not gonna do
that
these.
no longer here no more.
Yes, there is. It's amazing. Like I say, at the Veterans Dinner, you'd be surprised how many passed away in that year.
So that was just in this year? All those bell rings?
Yes, that was just this year.
Wow, that was a lot.
Yes, it was. But it's rather interesting to see
Yeah,
this
very.
stuff. And most people don't know about it except myself. So I'm fortunate and happy enough to come and give you guys a little bit of the information of the department. And I know Fleur and her family, they'll never forget this, you know, that's something that'll be there for the rest of their lives and their grandkids and who knows who. That station will be there to represent Lazaro and his family.
Very good, Bud.
Yeah, very good, thank you.
That was great.
Thank you.
We appreciate those very much.